Really? That caused traffic lights to show up. What if I come in here? No traffic lights. Okay, so the same thing's going to be true on the other side? No, because I merged in on the way. So we've got no lights, no lights. Bit of backup here. This might get upgraded to a an actual highway again. I mean, the cloverleaf in the game has this be a highway. Oh. You know what's slowing down the traffic? This. This is actually the cause of the traffic backup from way over there. Stop being stopped. There you go. Start moving. You'll be fine. And then people trying to make the loop here is all bad. So I hate the fact that my cute interchange, the most adorable interchange in the world, is actually not good for traffic. And I think it's because these 2x2 lanes, these 4-lane roads, cause traffic lights to show up, which causes the traffic to freeze all the time. Now it's flowing here. You see here, they can just go, and they don't have to stop. There's not even a traffic light over here. Oh, there is one. But it's going to be a lot less relevant when I say that. And there's people trying to do a turnaround here. Is it people from here trying to turn around? Because I could just give them a little loop to do, which might be a good idea. But yeah, there's too much fighting going on here. Actually, I think this would go a lot better if it were a lot longer. Because I think part of what's happening is the traffic gets slowed down trying to get onto the off-ramp, and then there's too much of a backup here. Not enough people are able to get on at once. But at the same time, it's the fact that there's an intersection and it keeps stopping that's not helping at all. But there's another nice backup over here. It's because they're intersections. So you're on an off-ramp, never, ever, ever have them come in on an intersection. We got to find a better way to flow, which would happen if we just had more one-ways. What if we had it so you could... Oh, you can't even come in and out here. Oh, that I think I forgot to do. So this whole thing... Hang on, that makes a big difference. This whole thing is being serviced by this one little area here, which is definitely not the idea. Make it so that people can come in over here, which does not cause an intersection. And make it so that people can leave over here via one-way. There we go. And then we can switch to ramps. And say, ooh, I don't like that they're going to be... Here's what I want. I mean, I realize they can't currently access both highways. But there's at least some possibility for coming in and out of town via another route. And specifically being able to escape via another route. But I think what they'll want to do is go the other way more than anything else. So... Come on. You can do it. Turn blue. There we are. Oh, and again, I would much prefer if it connected over here, but... further south first. There we go, like that. So now they can leave town. From the northern end of this little town, they can go south or north. They can only come into town if they're already heading south. But that's fine, because anyone who's coming in from the north that wants to get into here is going to enter here. And traffic is improved. In fact, this can be a one-way. Because literally, well, what if someone wants to leave here and go the other way? Then they have to do something crazy? That might still be fine, though. There's still a light, which I don't like here. But traffic is no longer bottlenecked. Well, it's still not great here. Could be better. Could be worse. This is still an example of there's so much traffic from these little cranes. Or cargo places. Everything here is pretty awesome. So why are there so many people coming from this place? Well, because I guess this is where my town is. I wonder... and I think I will. We're going to come across. Come in. Down here. Might help something. Might not. Might do. How's everyone? I lost my chat for a little while there. There we go. Do. I like this place. So this is actually relatively functional. Again, except as soon as it goes into town here. Why are there so many people coming that way? It's all the industrial stuff. It's all the industry. And, oh, garbage is piling up. Really? Oh, indeed, we don't have enough incinerators. Let me go ahead and drop one right here then. Aw. Why can't I put one down here? Okay, there it is. I wonder where they're trying to go. Should I maybe double this road up? Something like that. Oh, I can't. What's it occupied by? Police station. I will move you, police station. I'll move you to here. Everyone's just trying to make lefts. Now, what I could do is actually bring highways more into towns themselves. But I don't think I've got the design chops or anything of that nature. Clearly. This interchange is working really well. I know it looks like derp, but it's working really, really well. Now, one thing we don't have in the new area is any public transit, so let's go ahead and get that going. We are going to make some new bus routes. First of all, a sort of internal kind of one. I'm going to try to avoid any bus stops right there. Because I'm worried about it slowing down traffic even more than we've already got. So we've got that one, and then I'll get another one that sort of just goes along the interior over here. Really? You have to go that far to make a loop? Well, we may as well drop a bus stop over there and then come back anyway. Alright, something like that is fine. And then bus service between There we go. Between here and there. I'll make this a shorter kind of loop. And then start a new bus line over here. Oh, really need one right in front of the passenger car ship thing. Because right now we've got potentially a bunch of tourists coming in, but they can't get anywhere because there was no public transit right there. Got that, and then maybe we'll have one go from here to here. I don't know, maybe we'll cancel that. Metro stations. Boom. Need many more of these. So we'll put one right outside of here. Actually, literally right there. And then Metro. Metro. Maybe one in the middle. Maybe that's close enough. I don't actually know. Don't know the range of these things. Bit of a zigzag. Okay. And start a line. And then obviously we're going to want to connect this up to one of the others. Wait, really? We're getting slopes? Okay, that works. Weird. Alright, I didn't realize we'd be getting slope problems. So we'll go from there to there and back. That not... I don't understand. Why did that not take? I think I keep starting lines here and they're not... Because you should be able to click back on the first one. Complete line. There we go. Okay, so I completed one. I still have this weird uncompleted line. Can I continue this one? Fucking hell, I'm deleting things now. I don't know what that dead one is. There we go. I think I got it all connected now. Let's create another tunnel that leaves from here and connects up somewhere. Okay. Oh, there's limited places where I can get off the island. That's what's happening. Well, as long as we can get to the mainland somehow, we'll be okay. But yeah, there's something to do, like these cliffs or something are way too steep and crazy. This line apparently, or this line doesn't actually connect anything. Do we have unzoned areas over here? Oh, we do. What do we currently demand? Kind of everything. Let's get some residential down there. New piece of land available. And yes, some people want an airport. Well, we know, assuming it works like everything else, we know there's going to be potentially a lot of traffic in and out of the airport. I don't know if airport handles cargo and... Oh, yeah, we haven't unlocked it yet. We need to get to 55,000 to unlock the airport. I don't know if we'll get there today. I gotta be honest here. Passenger service 2. Now we're getting visitors and tourists over here. It counts for something. Traffic. Awesome. Look at this. Just have to leave and come back after a little while. No bottlenecks there. None here either. Still, like, tons of stuff just spewing out of the cargo thing. But I don't think this represents a actual, true, and real backup. In my derpy, mutated Clover, everything is flowing awesome. Here, there's still a bit of a backup in these industrial areas, which is a real shame. Now, you'll notice there's not very many cars that come the other way. I actually think I want to make this be a one-way. The problem is there's no real easy way to upgrade this whole thing to a one-way. I mean, the closest I could do is make it a 4-lane, which let me rezone a few things. Wouldn't actually be the end of the world if a lot of this gets just obliterated. But yeah, I think there would be a lot of value in making this a one-way. Because it's basically all cars going in the one direction, and this way they'd get to use both lanes. Alright, I'm going to do that. It's going to require some pretty crazy bulldozing. So as long as I don't unpause, we won't lose the buildings. Go ahead and put this down right away. And then this should work as well. Oop, have to be a little bit more careful so we don't replace all the buildings. Some of it got destroyed regardless. Alright, you know what? It's okay. We're going to have to replace that area, but that's not the end of the world. Now, I could flow traffic a little better if I literally let this place die, you know? I'm tempted. Because right now, there's no traffic sign here. Some cars are disappearing because I think they were trying to get over here, but now there's nowhere to get to. If I pop a one-way off of this, it will create traffic lights. Yes? No. That's really good. Okay. Alright, let's go and rezone the areas that have been blown up to industrial. Like so. Dezone that. No traffic light. Good. Keep things clipping along relatively well. Still a bit of a backup over here, but nothing we can't deal with. Oh, you know what? There's a bit of an issue here with cars coming in and out that we're slowing that down. We do have traffic lights here, of course. Most people are turning right to get to the industrial area. I think now that there's this one way, I think people will use this road maybe a little bit more than that. We just have to wait for the traffic to start flowing down here again. Any existing cars don't necessarily alter their path yet. I think if we come back to this after 5 minutes, it'll look a lot better. Oh, were these incinerators? Whoops. I didn't realize those were. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get one there. I'm actually going to move this one. This is some industrial. There's an incinerator there. I'm going to go ahead and pop that in right over here, just to spread them out. So we don't have the garbage trucks clumped the same way. This power is broken, but we can replace that, like so. Ready to wear. Not enough water. Oh, you literally are not being reached by water. Overall, water power is good. Landfill is mostly full. We do probably need to kick in another incinerator. I don't think we've got any incinerators or landfill over on this edge of town. So we're going to want to go ahead and do that. Also, maybe we want to cover this area with water. How does that sound? I think that's pretty good. The pollution sort of kind of sucks. Oh, we can put one out over here. You know, we'll go ahead and do that too. Yes, everyone nearby will be upset, but hey, it's better than garbage. Stupid cloverleaf still working? Stupid cloverleaf still working. Still back. What is this? Okay. That one is not my fault. I don't know what was going on with that vehicle there. So some cars are instantly turning right down this way, which is fine. Yeah, see, I think it would be a really good idea. Since this is such an important flow into the city, I don't think there should be any shops here. It's tying up too much traffic. I'm going to dezone those areas. Because every time someone has to stop to come in and out of these places, it screws up all this traffic. Healthcare. Healthcare coverage is good. No. Crematoriums, yep. We need more death care is what we need. I think this area was covered mostly by cemeteries for a long time and not enough crematoriums. And now we've got that. Crash NL! Thank you very much for subscribing. So still a lot of waiting at these corners and a lot of people making right turns. It'd be nice maybe to encourage more people to go this way, but I'm not sure what that would lead to. You know, if these were one-ways, this is a one-way. If this wasn't here, we wouldn't have an intersection here. What I'm curious about is if I made this a one-way going north, I think it also wouldn't be an intersection. That's not true because of reasons. I think it would have to be an intersection because if a one-way is going north into here, they need traffic lights to be able to make left turns. So because we're feeding traffic into it, no matter what, there's going to be a light here. Because it would be really nice to keep encouraging people. What if I just flip both of these around as one-ways that are going north and south? Because right now it's a one-way going this way, but I could just push it over to here. Get people off the main road ASAP, north and south. Have them looped around the other way. Because I have one-way system that is from here and going to the left and then down, but it might be better to do it the other way. I realize we're losing some pop right now. It's because there's too many dead bodies, and that's leading to more healthcare crises. Because the healthcare itself is fine. If we go check the health, average health very high. Coverage is fantastic. I have a little bit of a hole here, but people don't actually live here. It's not a healthcare thing. I'll put a clinic there just to say that we've got some coverage. And I guess this industrial area might want to be covered by some healthcare as well. Here, take care of that one. But it's mostly because our graveyard's filled up. So now there's a backlog, but the crematorium trucks will take care of it. It's not the first time we've been there. And the population will bounce back really fast. With over $2 million in the bank, not concerned. Not concerned in the least. Like here too, we have a crematorium. And I think there's actually an issue with some of these goods, like the crematorium. Hello! Sublethal Coot. And Half Night. I don't think they go to places that are close enough. I think it's based on like maybe age, which I guess makes sense. If that's true, I guess that makes some amount of sense. But then is the call out based on whichever crematorium is the closest? I'm not convinced that it is. And so the hearses spend a lot of time in traffic driving by places where there are dead bodies available for pickup. But just like everything else, it's mostly a question of the traffic slowing them down from getting places. But our traffic is actually flowing pretty well right now. The population will bounce back really soon. It comes in and out like insanely quick. How's the beauty of parks? Well, this doesn't matter. That's all in industrial, so I don't care about that. Oh, over here we need lots of parks. We're going to take this moment and drop down some parks or places. Like that, and then a different kind of park over here. This is a really big one, so... like that. And then one of these. And then a Paradox Plaza. And then one of these bad boys. Here. Try to just turn this area blue. Bluish. There we go. And we still need another something over here. Come on. Must be a place to drop this thing. No? There we go. Oh, it's because the roads are coming in a little bit more closely than I expected. Okay, relatively blue. Now, this is all industrial, so they don't really need a park. They need employees, is what they're complaining about. Turns out a bunch of people have been dying lately. Do-do-do. This is like the third great dying off. I'm pretty sure every time it's been based around the fact that our graveyards... Well, we haven't built a graveyard in a while. We've just been building crematoriums. So I don't know. There's not a death care screen, is there? There's health. Health is good. Health is blue everywhere. Except here. Even though they have healthcare here. Tell you what, if you're not healthy, I don't want you in my town. There we go. Now population will start to bounce back as soon as all these dead bodies are collected. Oh, what's the, there must be a death care panel here. Healthcare. Population. Because you can go here. Oh yeah, it's the same health panel, but you can only swap between cemetery and actual health there. You can see we can deal with 1,400 bodies. The number of deceased is going down again, and then up a little, and then down again, and then up a little. It's pretty constant. It's mostly a traffic concern. But where is the traffic these days? A little bit here. You know what? Since this is a tight spot for traffic, I'm going to de-zone a little. So that no one is pulling in and out right here. And slowing down some of the flow a little bit. Probably still need more one-ways. Okay, where else do we have a little bit of traffic? Here. Whoa, that's pretty bad. I haven't checked on this area in a while. Oh, this is because this is one of my sort of naive, false clover leaves. Because there's too many people making kind of U-turns. Because there's not one ways as part of it. But what was it again? If we wanted... Yeah, and there's traffic lights here. So what we need to do is copy this thing again. Or use one of the pre-constructed ones. Let's try to see if we can fit it in. The problem is it's really, really difficult to get it to actually work. We'll give it a try. We'll see if we can get the built-in cloverleaf to go. Most likely it'll be whining about the fact that the ground is not level. Let's see. Well, now we just don't have space. Clear a little bit more here and here. We'll have to kill these power lines. We'll almost certainly have to rebuild those because I bet you these are actually important. Oh, there we go. We're not having ground level problems. So this one is a highway to highway. So that's not highway. This is highway. So this is going like that. This one is going there. This one is going here. This one is going here. And then from here, what I'll do is actually shorten this bit. Grab this with the curly Q. So this is the one going north. So we want to sort of do maybe one of these. And then we want one that comes south. Like so. Suppose I could just do the on and off ramps here. It's not necessarily as optimal as having built a highway right there, but it might be okay. So it's still going to take a while for this traffic to unback up, but for now we might be alright. Now it's interesting, it'll be interesting to see if there's that many people that are legitimately going south. And actually, why don't I split this ramp over here? Let's do this. We'll create an intersection here. But I'm curious to see, and again, we'll have to let it wait for people to sort of reroute themselves. Curious to see if they'll want to take a different area and different approach here. If some are going to go left and some are going to go right. Most people are going this way. But some are going the other way. Wow, look at this. I think I'm going to do is make a highway that goes out to here. And then just happen to make an off-ramp that goes there. Although, you know what's going to happen? Too many people are going to be crossing from here to there and tying up everything. Like this, everyone's in the middle lane. Now, I think it's because it's new. There's no reason they're going to want to be in the middle lane. They're going to want to be either in the left or the right, depending on which way they're going to go. I think ultimately what we're going to see is a bunch of people in just the right lane or the left lane, and the middle might be empty. But for now, they're still cruising down where they came in from. Over here. I think that will resolve itself. It's interesting how little traffic there is here, though. Why is everyone going south? Into work, I suppose? This looks like the, it's like the DVP in Toronto. It's exactly what this is. You're coming off the main highway, and some traffic. Although, it is starting to push forward a little bit, which is good. I wonder... if these should maybe both be one-ways leading out of here. Because then... I mean, we'd still have an intersection here and here. Actually, let's upgrade them to triple lanes and see if that helps at all. I'm not convinced. Well, again, you know, I've said it before. More lanes doesn't solve problems, but in this case, it may actually make a bit of a difference. No, it doesn't, though, because you can see here, the left lane only turns left, so you can't sort of use the triple flow. So having more lanes here is not going to improve things.